In this video, we're going to talk about 6.2 Objective 4, where we determine a probability for complementary events. Complementary events are going to be events that are from sets that are complementary. So logical opposites. For example, if I had my universe here and I had set A, the complement of A would be everything that is not in A. That's in the universe, but not in A. So we'll give some examples of some events here in these problems where we'll be talking about things that are not something, and the easiest way to figure out the probability of the complementary event is 1 minus the probability of event A that is the opposite of what's being described. I'll show you in just a little bit, but first let's figure out the probability of this first event here, that we want to find out the probability of winning this lottery that is described. And so there's one way to win out of 4,480 tickets here. So 1 out of 4,480, and this is 0 point, and then there's 3 zeros in front of that 2, and they want us to go to 5 decimal places, so I'll go and round to the next decimal place. So though it doesn't ask me this, what's the complement of this, which would be what's your probability of losing in this lottery, or not getting this one grand prize, if you consider anything other than the grand prize losing, right? 1 minus my answer above is going to be nearly 100%, right? So the complement of this, if this is P of A, and we can say complement like this, would be 1 minus 1 over 4480 is 4479 over 4480 is about 0.99978, just as an example of what a complementary event would be. We can denote a complementary event with a little c in the superscript like that, or we can put a prime, a little apostrophe next to it, or we can put a bar over top of it as an accent. All of those things are ways to denote a complementary event. All right, now let's talk about this next one, where we want to know the probability of not drawing a diamond from a standard deck of 52 playing cards. So a couple different ways we can look at this. We can look at all the cards, or we can just look at the suits, which are the same amount of cards in each suit. I'm going to do suits and say that there's one of the 4 suits that we don't want out of the 4 suits that are in the deck. So take all 4 suits out of the 4 and subtract the 1 suit that you don't want, and we get 3 out of 4. We'd also get the same thing if we started with 52 out of 52 and we took the 13 diamonds away. We'd end up with 39 over 52 diamonds, and if we would reduce that by dividing top and bottom by 13, we would get 3/4 as well. Now we want to find what the probability of randomly selecting a month, the year, and not getting a month that contains exactly 4 letters. So start off with 12 over 12, and we have 2 months that are 4 letters. They are June and July. All the other months have more or less letters than that. So this is 10 out of 12, and that reduces to 5 out of 6. What is the probability that a 49% free throw shooter will miss her next free throw? Well, it's 51%. They want that written as a decimal, so we're going to write that as 0.51. And then what is the probability of randomly selecting a person and getting someone who does not have type O blood, given that 37% of the people do have type O blood? So this should be 63%, and we'll write that as a decimal like that. Okay, that's it for this video. We'll come back next time and talk about 6.2 Objective 5. See you for the next video.